yeah, so what I was gonna say about this, like, soccer, is that, like, you know, I mean, athletes, you know, really good looking, not athletes, in good shape and everything, are the last people in the world who, like, can't find dates. You know, they don't have to, like, ever feel like they, you know, are so frustrated. Or it's not that there's ever an excuse. Not that there's ever an excuse for what happened to me. There is no excuse. There's no excuse for that. You know, but as far as just, like, feeling like, oh well, this was here yesterday too. Oh, you know, like, it's not like the only way they can get a girl naked is to steal it from her in some way, or sexually assault her in some way. You know, if you're a decent person and you're intelligent and you're interested in being educated, you know, academically educated and educated in other ways, you know, and you are respectful and you're genuinely interested in getting to know someone, you know, and you want to be with someone that you really like, you will find women to date, right? So it's like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. You know, the idea that, like, you just don't have to do any of that stuff anymore, and you can just, like, sexually assault people in all these ways, including voyeurism, right? Or the idea that, you know, they have to turn to children, or should ever feel like they have to turn to children. It's got nothing to do with, like, sexual frustration. It's all about power, you know, and it's not that there's any excuse for it ever. There is no excuse for any of it ever, but still, you know, I mean, it's like, you know, one of the reasons, it has always seemed to me that one of the reasons that there has been support for these horrible things that these people want to do, when it's really all about their grade, is one of the reasons there's been like some support in the public for it, is that there's a lot of people who don't feel good about the way they look, don't know how to talk to the opposite sex or the sex they're interested in, you know, and don't want to, like, actually do the work of getting to be grown up enough to, you know, deal with dating. So voyeurism and child molestation seems to them like a good answer to the fact that they don't, you know, they're too insecure, or they're too screwed up, or they're this or they're that. You know what I'm saying? and with everybody else, it's just horrifying laziness and greed. You know, greed for power.